Amigos. In today's YouTube video, I'll be showcasing some of my recent pickups. The last time I did a pickups video was around a year ago. It was my end of summer pickups. So I thought I would showcase some of the things I've grabbed since that last video, especially since we're heading over to the fall months. So there's gonna be a lot of other stuff like jackets and things of that sort. But enough with the rambling. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. So I thought to showcase everything, I would start it off working from the bottom all the way up to the top. So I'll start off with footwear, then move into bottoms, then move into jackets and t-shirts, and then lastly accessories. So let's go ahead and get into the footwear. So to start it off, you notice that I have two pairs of shoes here, and these are actually the 2024 CDG Nike collab they did for the Olympics, and these are beautiful. But you notice I have two pairs. Why would I need two pairs? Well, I'm glad you asked. So originally when they came, I'm putting one of these down. They're a little bit heavy. So originally when they released, the only size I was able to grab was a size 8, and I just had to get a pair, and I thought I could squeeze my foot into a size 8, and I could not be bothered to pay resell. So I just grabbed them, kind of hoping and praying, and I've kept them ever since, but they just don't fit me. So luckily I found a size 10 that wasn't going for a crazy amount. I think I grabbed them for like $30 over retail, which isn't anything too crazy. So what I'm going to do is actually give away these size 8s. So if you head over to my IG, which if you don't follow my IG, it's BLVCK hoodie with 3 E's. By the time this video is out, there will already be a post. So all you have to do is comment, like, and share it, and then I'll go through the comments randomly and we'll pluck out someone lucky enough to be able to grab this pair of size 8s, and you can do whatever with them. If you wear them, if you sell them, doesn't matter to me, but just keep me updated and tag me whenever you do get them. Moving on to the next pair of shoes. Now, out of all my pickups, surprisingly, the only pair of non-sneakers that I grabbed is the boots that are in my hand right now, and that is this vintage pair of Hermes mid-calf leather boots. Now, I've been looking for the perfect pair of black boots for a while, and my theory is if I don't find them, like with my own 2 eyes physically, then I don't want them. So I always thought I could just thrift a pair of black boots. They seemed quite easy enough to find. But when I tell you I've been thrifting for 2-3 years and I still haven't found the perfect pair of black boots, it's been incredibly difficult. So luckily I was shopping through the Real one day and saw these beauties show up, and I instantly grabbed them. Unfortunately, I have no info on this. I mean, I have found models similar to this pair, and even they don't have that much info about them, but for my guess it's early 2000s, but I haven't seen one of this exact same cut. So if someone in the comments below knows more than me, please let me know, because I would love to share that information. But these things are beautiful and are absolutely stunning. Now, moving on to the next piece of footwear, it's going to be, of course, another pair of sneakers, and probably my favorite sneaker pickup I have apart from the CG Foamposites, and that's going to be this Supreme 95 Nike collab they did with the Luxe 95s. These things are gorgeous. I've been wanting these for a long time, and I actually got these for a steal over on Grailed. But the quality and craftsmanship of these are insane. Everything is made in Italy. It is a beautiful shoe. I've been wearing this pretty much all summer long. It's been my go-to. And you might not think that a like royal blue color shoe would be my thing, but you'd be surprised how much you can just throw an outfit on and just add this for a little bit of spice to the fit. But these are incredible. I've been beating them up a lot because I'm just getting so much wear in them. But definitely one of my favorite shoe pickups, probably in a long time. But it is really surprising and funny to see me moving back to like Supreme and like buying a lot more. I know a lot of people are saying that Supreme or streetwear as a whole is dead. I've never really been someone on that train because I've always been someone who's liked to mix business wear or classic menswear with streetwear. That's always been fun to me. So grabbing something like this kind of just goes straight into my everyday wardrobe. But these right here are amazing. Definitely recommend. Love these. Speaking of Supreme, and maybe another like outlandish pick, it's going to be the Supreme Nike like court posits, I believe is the name. Now they came out in multiple colors: white, I believe red, black, and then this like iridescent like greenish yellow. I don't know how else to describe it. And I thought to myself, you know what, let me go out there a little bit, let me do something outside my comfort zone. I'd seen these going around on IG and Pinterest, and I thought to myself I could definitely rock something like this. And I grabbed this like iridescent green color. I don't know how I feel about them. I grabbed them, thought I would like them. They're okay. I got them for a really cheap price, so I'm not mad at them. But they are a little, the toe box is a little daunting, if you can see it. I don't think pictures or videos really does it justice, but when you see it, it does look very, very bulky. So I'm a little bit on the fence with these, but if you guys know maybe how to style it better than me, please let me know, because I want to make these work, but at the current moment, I'm kind of like iffy with them. But I do like the concept, and I do really, really like the idea, but it is funny seeing me with two Supreme footwear items over the last year, especially when I've been moving more towards boots, loafers, derbies. So definitely interesting and something to keep your eye on. Now that we're done with footwear, let's move on to bottoms. So since it's been summer, I've been really in the need for shorts, and most of the time I don't invest a lot of money in shorts because I kind of find that dumb. But this summer I did kind of splurge on two pairs of shorts, and the first one is these shorts from, I believe the brand name is Maui or Mao. I don't know, but it's these oversized like mesh basketball shorts that have these like white liner to it. It's basically just a basketball short that looks a little bit cooler due to the fit. It does kind of give me like an Adam Sandler vibe to him, if I'm being completely honest with you, but at the same time, it offers a little bit of elegance to a otherwise non-elegant type of short. But I do really, really like them. I have styled it quite a few times, and I did take it to my trip to New York, and it was a lifesaver because of just how hot it was. But yeah, first pair of shorts. Moving on to the second one. My second heavy hitter pair of shorts is actually one that I've been eyeing for a while. Not in particularly these, but ones from Yoji or Y3, and it is going to be the Real Madrid collab they did with these Adidas Y3 like oversized Bermuda shorts that they have, and I really, really like them. The quality of them is really, really sick. I love a lot of the little details. It offers you a dressier like pleated short without it being an actual pleated or like dressier short. With a normal pleated short, a lot of times you feel out of place trying to like dress it down because it's a pleated short. But with these, since you kind of feel the Real Madrid aspect of them, and especially being Y3, you feel like they're already a little bit more casual, so you tend to really be able to like downplay them a lot better than you might have with other shorts. So I've been wearing these a lot. I took these as well to my trip to New York, and they were also a lifesaver, pairing these with a lot of times my Supreme 95s or my American Cups, and they were doing me an absolute service in the heat. Huge fan of these. Love these. Overall, they're a really, really nice pair of shorts. And then the last pair of shorts I have here is going to be these vintage, I believe 2002 or 2006. I can't remember. I believe it's 2006. Bayern Munich shorts. And I've just been needing a really, really good pair of white shorts. And for me, these have done me an absolute service. I'm a huge fan of these. I've been kind of eyeing up vintage Bayern Munich shorts for probably over 2-3 years now, and I've owned one other pair, but I wanted this white one, and they're really, really nice. I would definitely say if you're looking for cheap shorts, just go soccer shorts. It's probably the best thing you could do. The only problem is that there isn't pockets, which you would think I would remember that, but I totally forgot that they don't have pockets. So you do have to kind of plan around how you're going to get around with not having pockets, like wearing a bag or something. But overall, like fit, style, aesthetic, it's probably one of my favorites, especially for how cheap you can get them. I think I got these for like 20 bucks. So definitely, if you're looking for different shorts options, get yourself some vintage like soccer shorts. The last pair of bottoms or pants that I have is going to be these Junior cargos. Now, I bought these probably like December-ish, January-ish of this year, and I thought I showed these off, but I guess I didn't. So I thought I would do so today. I've been wearing these an absolute ton ever since I got them. They are the perfect fitting pair of cargos. Kind of like my black boots, I've been looking for the perfect pair of cargos. These were quite expensive. I got them when they kind of came out. I don't know if they're on sale or anything like that now, but as a polyester cargo pants with, I think it has a mix of nylon in it, these are amazing. Something I've realized is I love cotton twill. I think it's great. But after a while, especially after a wash, it begins to fade. So for something like cargos, I do kind of prefer it to be made out of this like polyester nylon material, just so it constantly stays jet black. It looks a lot more cleaner, especially when it's something like a cargo that a lot of the times is looked more upon in a like a industrial way, not as like clean as elegant as other pair of pants. So having something like this where it still gives you that baggy fit, but also keeping that jet black color has been an absolute godsend. I love these things. But that's going to be everything for the bottoms and the pants. So let's go ahead and move on to shirts. Now, surprisingly for shirts, I only have two. And last time I made this pickups video, I had so many shirts that I'd bought, especially trying to experiment with different type of blanks. So I had a whole bunch of shirts from Handwerk, and I love those guys, and I've been wearing those shirts all year round. So I didn't really find a need to be buying shirts, especially during the summer, because I had such a large stockpile of them that I spent way too much money on. So the only two shirts I bought were actually ones from Vuja Day, and it was their new microfiber t-shirts, and these are amazing. So good, in fact, that when they originally dropped, I did not grab them because I thought the price was ridiculous. I thought it was dumb. But I was styling my little brother in one of my Vuja Day shirts, and he looked so good that it actually made me pick him up. And I picked up the white one, and of course I picked up the black one as well, which, I mean, would be different colors now. But I picked both of these up, and they are as soft as a baby's bottom, okay? They are so soft. The fit of them is amazing. I prefer the black one more than I do the white one, surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly. But for the price, it is absurd. I can't recommend it due to the price, but I will say the overall softness of them and like the fit of them is incredible. Those are the only two shirts I've actually picked up for the whole year. I mean, due to the price of them, that's probably the only reason why I haven't bought any other shirts. Now that we're done with shirts, let's go ahead and move on to the things hanging up behind me. And for this, I'll probably have to stand up. So for jackets here, I'm wanting to start off with this one that I've been searching for such a long time. I mean, probably for the last 8 months to a year, I've been looking for this exact jacket, and I haven't found anything online. I mean, apart from the runway show it was featured in, and maybe seeing literally one or two sell all the time this whole year. I've only seen two sell. It is, of course, the Miu Miu Spring Summer 2021 track jacket. Now, they made this in two colors, I believe, and it's a yellow and brown color, and then this green and white color. I've been really into the track jackets, not just because it's been an online trend, but it's something I do really enjoy. But I knew if I was going to get one, I didn't want to get one that necessarily everybody had, or one that I knew I was only buying for a trend. So I wanted the one that I liked the most, which took a lot more time and effort and energy than I probably assumed it would take, but I finally got it in my hands. And I only recently got it just because I've searched literally every single day for the last 8 months, and I just happened to see one being listed up, and I instantly grabbed it. This thing is an absolute beauty. I love it, and I'm just happy I finally have it. So moving on to the next jacket. Next jacket is also an absolute grail. Ever since I saw Kate Moss walking the runway in it, it is of course the Bottega Veneta leather flannel jacket. Now, you guys know me. I love things that seem like they're one material or seem like they're one thing, and then when you touch it or you look at it, you realize it's a totally different material. So of course something like this was going to catch my eye, where it looks like a flannel, but of course once you start to touch it, you realize it's leather. Now, of course, the retail price for these are absolutely absurd. So over the last couple years, I knew I was never going to be able to grab it, especially not for retail. But luckily, I found one for extremely good price, and I instantly grabbed it. And then it got lost by FedEx. It got lost in the mail. So after months of me trying to hunt it down, talking to FedEx to be able to get my hands on it again, I couldn't. It was officially lost. So whoever works the FedEx office in Memphis, shout out to you. Just got the biggest come up, because I know someone definitely stole it. I know someone checked it out and stole it, but it must have been a message from God, because as soon as I lost that one and the refund hit, I found one in the exact same size for half the price I had paid originally, which was still a lot of money, but I was able to grab another one. So luckily, I saved some money and still got my jacket. It's an absolute beauty. I think it might be a little bit too short. Some people tell me it's really good fitting. I still think it's a little bit short, but just the overall craftsmanship of it, I love it. The only concern or problem I have with it is the fact that it's not lined, it's unlined. So there is moments where it starts to rub on your arms and you find it a little bit uncomfortable, but overall, just like, it's a beautiful piece. Next jacket is another grail. This year has been a year of me finally getting some of my grails, and it is going to be the Saint Laurent Teddy jacket. Now, I've bought this jacket multiple times in multiple different sizes and in multiple different materials, but this is finally the last one I've gotten, because it finally fits me the way I want it to, with the materials I want it to be. In the past, I've gotten some that are way too small for me, so small in fact that I gave it to my 13-year-old sister for her to try on, and it fits her better than me. So I've had to get rid of all those, but luckily I finally got the one that fits me the best, and it is just beautiful. I will be wearing this all fall long, because it has been a jacket I've been wanting for such a long time. But that $3,500 retail price is insane. So luckily on the Real, I was able to get this one on sale. I think I got it for around $700, which I know you can probably find some cheaper for around the $500 mark. But for me, I was just happy for the hunt to be done. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and it's absolutely a thing of beauty. Last couple jackets I'm going to just speed run because for me, they're a lot more basic and maybe they're not as cool as other jackets. But at the same time, I don't want this video to become too long of a video. So I have this vintage, I believe from the 70s, military bomber in black. It kind of gives you this cropped boxy vibe, which is something I've been really hunting for. I do really like the oversized bombers, but these type of fitting bombers are better on me personally. Then the next jacket I have is going to be this Prada, I believe autumn winter 2011 blazer. Now I love blazers. They're really hard for me personally to dress down a lot of the times because I live in Tennessee. There's not a lot of people who are just wearing blazers casually. So blazers like this where it has a collar, or when I can flip up the collar, it's a lot cooler to me because it's just a lot more wearable. So this one right here is the perfect version of that. 100% wool, and I got it for super cheap. Like I'm talking under $100. So if you're looking for like really high quality, especially Prada blazers, dude, you can find those all the time everywhere if you just look hard enough. eBay is your best friend. And then lastly, the last jacket I have is going to be this Arc'teryx System A shell jacket. Now, I've been needing a rain jacket. I've been constantly buying and selling different Arc'teryx shell jackets, but this is going to be my mainstay. I absolutely love this thing. Kind of has like this like bleached like effect to it. Super nice. I love a lot of the stuff System A does, so being able to grab this jacket as well. And from what I've heard, it's the only jacket that has 4 like front pockets on it. So I don't know, I think there's one other Arc'teryx model that has it, so that's also pretty sick. But that's gonna be it. That is all the pickups I've gotten in around the last year. If you guys want to see me make more videos like this, leave a comment down below, leave it a like. And of course, if you guys want to win a size 8 pair of CDG foam posits, please head over to my IG. It's going to be BLVCK, hoodie with 3 E's. And then there should be a post out by the time you're watching this video. So just, of course, like, comment, follow, and share. And you guys will be entered, and I'll randomly select one of the people in the comments below to win the pair of shoes. But that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Adios, amigos.